Having a strong army, navy, and air force is essential to a country's safety and security, don't you think? Because of this, a large portion of the budget is earmarked for them. There's a worldwide effort to expand external forces, avert foreign invasions, and safeguard their nations. Today, we will be talking about the top 10 most powerful armies in the world as of 2022. Stay with me. We already know that the United States is the most powerful military force in the world, according to a list of the world's most powerful militaries. Determining how powerful an army is done by calculating the power index of a country. It is a multi-factor analysis that considers the size of the military, their finances, and the level of technological advancements done in the military industry. The global firepower ranking relies on over 50 factors to determine a given nation's power index score. The formula allows smaller, though more technologically advanced nations to compete with larger, lesser developed ones. A final number is called the Global Firepower Index, and here is which 10 countries and their armies are on that top 10 list. 1. The United States. Index shows that the United States spends more money on defense than any other military nation on the top 10 list, despite the sequester and other expenditure cuts. Aside from this, the United States has a fleet of 10 aircraft carriers, which is the most conventional military advantage. And again, the U.S. possesses a suitable and well-trained human force, the most aircraft in the world, cutting-edge technology, and of course the world's most extensive nuclear arsenal. 2. Russia. Following closely on the heels of the U.S. is Russia. The Russian armed forces are the unquestioned second strongest military power in the world. According to Global Firepower's data, Russia possesses the most tanks in the world, 12,950, which is over double the number of tanks the U.S. has. Nearly 1 million active people are in charge of commanding 27,008 armored vehicles, 6,083 units of self-propelled artillery, and 3,860 rocket projectors on land. Russia's air force consists of 873 fighter planes and 531 assault helicopters in the skies above. With 62 submarines and 48 mine warfare ships, they have a formidable arsenal in the sea. To put it another way, the Kremlin's military spending has increased by almost a third since 2008 and is expected to grow 44% more in the next 3 years. Russia has also demonstrated its ability to protect force abroad with its deployment of soldiers to Syria. Russia's military budget is expected to total $84.5 billion. 3. China. In the last several decades, China's military has been in both strength and capabilities. It is the world's largest military in terms of total manpower. It also possesses the second largest tank and submarine fleets in the world, behind Russia and the United States, respectively. Armed modernization efforts in China have made remarkable progress in recent years as well. Ballistic missiles and fifth-generation aircraft are presently being developed that might change the face of military conflict shortly. China earmarks a total military budget of $216 billion. 4. India. There is an estimated 1,444,000 active military personnel in India. They have been engaged in a long-running territorial dispute with Pakistan over Kashmir. According to Global Firepower, the country has the most tanks, 4,290, towed artillery, 4,080, and fighter aircraft in the world, 538. This year, India's military budget is around $61 billion. 5. Japan. The Japanese military is quite modest when compared to other militaries. Despite this, the country is well prepared. In terms of submarines, Credit Suisse estimates that it has the fourth largest fleet. 4 air carriers are also in Japan's fleet, however, they are exclusively armed with helicopters. After China, Russia, and the United States, Japan also possesses the fourth largest fleet of attack helicopters in the world. 6. South Korea. In case of possible North Korea invasion, South Korea has no alternative but to maintain a robust and powerful military. South Korea possesses a large number of submarines, assault helicopters, and active personnel to deal with those situations. This country also possesses various tanks and has the 6th largest air force in the world. 7. France. Despite its size, the French military is highly trained, professional, and capable of deploying large amounts of force. With the Charles de Gaulle aircraft carrier and regular military deployments in Africa to support governments and combat terrorism, France is a major player in the field of artillery. 8. Italy. Credit Suisse analysis ranked the Italian military highly because of the country's 2 operating aircraft carriers. The addition of these aircraft carriers to Italy's already substantial submarine and attack helicopter fleets helped the country soar to new heights. 9. The United Kingdom. Britain is expecting to reduce the number of armed personnel in this decade. Even after a 20% reduction of such force, it is still in the top 10 most powerful military in the world. They possess some of the world's most powerful ammunitions. The HMS Queen Elizabeth aircraft carrier, which has a flight deck covering 4.5 acres, was taken into service by the Royal Navy in 2020 and will be able to transport 40 F-35B Joint Strike Fighters across the world. 10. Turkey. In the Eastern Mediterranean, Turkey's military forces are one of the greatest. There are only 5 countries on Credit Suisse's list with a greater number of submarines than Turkey. As a result, the country has an incredibly huge tank fleet and a large number of planes and attack helicopters. As a participant of the F-35 program, Turkey can't be taken lightly than any other developing country. This is a list of the top 10 most powerful military in the world. The list is made using several parameters. Not only the military persons, but technology and aircraft carriers play an important role in the military. Some countries are working hard to get into the list, like Pakistan. What do you think about this list? Do make your comments, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time.